maybe you all are quite familiar how the procedure goes. So first I will say some prayers, and normally we say quite a long prayers, and then today I think will be a bit short. Then after that, then I will give a little introduction, and then we will start the topic, which is Four Noble Truth. This is my second time, isn't it? Yeah. This is my second visit here, and last year we talked about Bodhicitta and ultimate truth. So this year we are going to talk about the Four Noble Truth. And of course, if we have to go according to the order, I think Four Noble Truth is a little bit earlier than Bodhicitta and like this, but it doesn't matter. Maybe there are few new friends who came today and not exposed so much to the Buddhism before. So therefore, I like to do a little bit of like introduction, and I hope this will be not a wastage of time. And then as soon as there's a Buddhist center, I think it's very, very important to do exactly. And then if it is like Tibetan Buddhist center, then I think it is better to do exactly the Tibetan Buddhist do. This is, I think, quite important. And therefore, when I entered, yes, you were all stand up, and then I did procession to this place, okay, place where I'm going to sit. And why? Because this seat is not that important, you see. That the teaching which is given from this seat is important. So Buddha himself, when he gave teaching, first he did prostration to his throne or his seat before he gave the teaching. Pay respect to the teaching. So we have Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, but among the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, the Dharma is the most important thing. And therefore, we do prostration to the place where I'm going to sit, where I'm going to give the teaching, and to pay respect to the teaching. Okay, so therefore, I did the prostration to this place, not to this. Okay. Normally, we do prostration to the altar, with the statue and the scriptures where this altar is. We do prostration there, and then I offer this scarf to. Normally, we offer to our root spiritual teacher. So His Holiness Dalai Lama is my spiritual teacher, and I was ordained by him, and I received most of the teaching what I'm giving these days are almost all received from His Holiness Dalai Lama. There's no other important teacher to me, whether related with Tantric teaching or Sutra teaching. So I think almost all I received from His Holiness Dalai Lama. Of course, I have many, many spiritual teachers. I count up to 32, 32 spiritual teachers. And among the 32 spiritual teachers, I received the maximum teaching from His Holiness Dalai Lama. And therefore, I pay respect to him. Why? Because, of course, my teaching is not good, but still I'm able to teach a little bit. That is because of his teaching, and because of his wisdom, because of his compassion. And I was brought up in Buddhist world and then became monk and then practicing a little bit according to his wish, and therefore I pay this off khada to him and fully devoted. And of course, yes, I can say that I'm really devoted to His Holiness. And then I just sit here, okay. When I'm just coming up here, again there's a chances of creating ego, you see, because I'm sitting higher than you. Therefore, then we do like this, okay, do like this. Before I sit here, we have to be really concentrated, okay, and then we do like this. That means sitting here is not permanent, it's a permanent, impermanent, okay? It is impermanent. And I'm sitting here just for a short period of time, and I'm not going to sit here all the time. So there's no reason to build ego. Okay, so for this, we say karma means this is like impermanent, okay? It's like a dream. So there's no reason, or there's no profound reason to sit here and thinking that I am great. So there's nothing like this. So to kill this, okay, to demolish this, and then we just really have to think carefully, and then we go like this. Okay. Normally we don't explain. We have to do this like almost like an invisible way. But now there are few new people. So I think this also is very important to tell. And then after that, I did prayer. Normally we do Heart Sutra. And Heart Sutra is quite long. So I recite the mantra of Heart Sutra 3 times. That is to remove the evil things, okay? And then I did like this 3 times, that just to remove the evil or obstacle of giving teaching and also listening teaching, to remove obstacles or evil things, you see, which are obstacles. That obstacle can be inner obstacle, okay? Mostly it's inner obstacle. And that in Sweden especially, there's no almost no outer obstacle. Only there are some attractions, you see, because of attractions. These are quite gross level of evil things, okay. But if I say like this, then I think people will think that I'm a little bit crazy, you see. So I don't say. So now at present, if you think of Tibet, you see, then it's very difficult. Give really sincere teaching, to receive sincere teaching. And among the monks, now they have a doubt, you see. Oh, in the monastery there are many spies, you see, and they are dressed monk. Actually, they are not monk. If they are let them dress monks dress, I think they will not have to do. But they are dressed as monk and then living there as a spy, you see. Therefore, totally disturbed. Before, if there's a monks community, oh, we are 100% trust each other. Now, oh, this monk maybe is Chinese spies. Oh, this maybe is, oh, if I say something, maybe this will hand it over to the police. Next, I will be in the prison. So there's nothing, okay. Even the people who are receiving teaching among them, we really don't know. Therefore, there's not much sort of purity, okay, and therefore, all these are obstacles to receive the teaching in a very authentic way, and to practice. After that, to practice these are obstacles. You see, if we have to listen teaching from a teacher who is like controversial, or who is like totally favoring to the Chinese policy, or not so good for the Tibetans, or not so good for the monasteries, and then this creates like a very bad situation. Therefore, very difficult there, and especially these days. And then we are really free from there. Therefore, we should feel lucky, and we can also say that we have less obstacles, okay, outer obstacles. And so to remove this, okay, we say the half sutra, and then we just do like this. And then after that, I recited a prayer which is quite long, and that is almost like this prayer is explaining Buddha's teaching, okay, starting from the beginning to the end, till we achieve Buddhahood, okay, it explains all of the things. So this is just to get the idea of Buddha's teaching and to motivate. And after that, then I say one verse, which is motivation. Yeah. And to motivate myself. And then also, if you are speaking Tibetan and if you are doing the prayer, and then you will say, I will listen to this teaching with a very pure motivation of train my mind and to achieve Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. Okay? And I'm saying that I will keep this teaching as pure as possible for the sake of all sentient beings. So this is a motivation. And then after that, then I did this mental offering. Normally, we have a chanting master, so he leads. And then everyone do mental offering to the teacher who's giving teaching. And then me, I'm doing this offering, mental offering to my spiritual teachers. Okay, I just say the prayer and then I offer mental offering to my spiritual teachers, mainly His Holiness Dalai Lama. And then I think in this way, His Holiness is the embodiment of all my spiritual teacher, and I'm offering this to say thank you that the Buddha's teaching, starting from Buddha up to today, you brought all this teaching, rich teaching. So to say thank you, and then also asking him to give teaching. And then if you are doing this mental offering, then you are requesting to the teacher, so I'm going to offer this and please give us teaching. And then after that, we say short prayers about prayers, which is praise to Buddha. And that is, I think, in Tibet we don't do this. Normally we don't do. And that was introduced or introduced by one of the historical teacher called Kundalama Rinpoche, great, I think one of the greatest Bodhisattva, and he wrote a text which is bodhicitta and compassion, very profound. And then Historians received Shantideva's text, which is called Bodhisattva's Way of Life, from this teacher. And therefore he always, every day when he gives teaching to his student Dalai Lama, always he recite one verse which is praise to Buddha. Different verses. Every day he changes different verses. Even it's like 15 days, he has a lot of things. And then today I also recited the verses to praise to Buddha, and then I also recited one verses to praise to his student Dalai Lama, which was written by his student Dalai Lama himself on the request by Tilko Chinta Rinpoche. Tilko Chinta Rinpoche requested him. Actually, Tilko Chinta Rinpoche has to write, but then he is so close to his student Dalai Lama, and he really wanted to know that what is the wish, what was the wish of his student Dalai Lama. Please write by you, and I will check. If there's any addition or subtraction, I will do. And then his students wrote this and showed to Tilko Chinta Rinpoche, said, no, this is what I'm going to write for me. Do you agree with this? And then he said, this is exactly what I also wish to write. So this is, we said that this is written by Tilko Chinta Rinpoche. Why? It's just exactly same. Their way of thinking is totally same. In this way, this is a really important verses, which is His Holiness wish is to establish or promote the practice of compassion combined with wisdom. This is for me it's quite touching. Now, and then we start the teaching, and there are a few formalities. This is, I think, enough. So now, little introduction. In the beginning, when I was giving teaching, I gave quite a number of teachings in Stockholm. Some are organized by the Swedish Tibetan School Society, and some of the teachings are organized by Tongdema Center, which was also initiated by me. And of course, I gave quite a number of teachings here, and I felt a bit comfortable at that time. My English was also at that time a little bit worse than today. Today also very bad, but so I felt very comfortable, And then I'm giving teaching. Every year I gave teaching, and then I started feeling not so comfortable, you see. I don't know. Therefore, then I started giving some introduction. Even many of you have been exposed, or many of you have been listening teachings from very profound teachers. But still, then I thought that I really better to give a little introduction. That introduction is mainly to tell you that what is really many terms which we use, like meditation, practice, retreat, and what more. And then these days the fashionable sort of term is mindfulness. And so these are like going like a wave. Therefore, last year they were so interested in meditation. Now this year they are so interested instead of meditation, they are so interested in mindfulness. And now next year, what will be their topic, you see? It's like like all these, I don't know, hairstyle. Yeah. It's changing. They change their hairstyle. And these days, like here, like this, and these are all empty. In India, this is the latest fashion. It was not last year, Therefore, I was thinking, what is going on here? I was in Norway. I told that oh, last year it was meditation. My first visit, it was all things that, oh, meditation. Wherever I go, the topic is almost like meditation or related with meditation. And last year, it was all mindfulness. Then I said, okay, why you changed? Why you changed, you say, meditation to mindfulness? Because meditation is bigger than mindfulness. And then why you changed? And then there's not much solid reason, but they said, oh, this is very important. Okay, this is very important. And then I said, meditation, is it not important? Yes, it is important. Then why change, you see? And there's some sort of mentality which likes to listen something new. It's just only term, okay, just even it's a term, they like to listen new. And then I felt a bit not so happy. Yeah. And then I told them directly, of course I don't want to criticize behind the curtain, you see. I told them that meditation is not underwear, okay? Underwear we have to change. We take shower and we have to change. It's not like this, you see. And then meditation, if they really understand meditation, it means a lot. It means a lot. Huge. Huge. And then mindfulness is part of this, okay, a small part of this. Now these days they are thinking that mindfulness is everything. So in this way, I thought of like doing a little bit of introduction. So what is meditation? Why you need to change? Why you need to change from meditation to mindfulness? Okay, and then maybe next year, I don't know. Yeah. So I don't know here, okay, this is my second visit. Last year was Bodhicitta and all these things. And then I didn't notice any change. But yeah, I was giving like 5-6 talks and teachings. And most of them are mindfulness, related to mindfulness, okay? Awareness, mindfulness. And first visit was meditation and related with meditation and like this. So therefore, I just have to explain a little bit of meditation so that you will not change this. Okay? And then I'm not saying that mindfulness is very bad. I'm not saying this. Okay, mindfulness is very good. Very good. Okay, but this should not be like say, okay, oh, meditation not that important. Mindfulness more important. This mentality should not be there. Yeah. And strange thing was happened in Israel this year. As someone who has been practicing Buddhism quite a long time, you see, and then that person said, I think in Buddhism, I think this is for the Westerners. We need something more than what is taught by Buddha. You see, so we need to add something so that we will get enough. Buddha's teaching is not enough. Then I was really, a little bit angry also. They say, okay, Buddha, okay, enlightened being. Buddha means enlightened being, wisest person, most compassionate person. Okay? Now they say that his teaching is not enough for us. Maybe it was enough for Tibetans who are living in mountains. You see, not much to see and like this. And no mobile phone, no iPad, and then all these things. So we are more clever than Tibetans who are lived in the mountain. We are much more clever. Therefore, we need to add a little bit more so that the Buddha's teaching will be enough to train very clever people. That is really, really sad. Therefore, and then also we have some project, not some, we have a project in Nepal which is, we were dealing with the drug addicts. And I was really thinking, okay, many years, I was thinking that I think Buddha's teaching will do a lot of good service to these people, drug addicts. I'm really, almost like I was 100% sure. And then at a time, I also thought, instead of handling so many projects, I just wanted to devote my life and helping those drug addicts, okay, to be detached from the drugs. I really thought, okay. And then I can't drop the project because these projects are also related with the poor people, old, orphans, sick, handicapped, all these things, you see. If I drop all of a sudden, and it is also painful. So then I was thinking, okay, I think I better to search someone whom I can say that he will be able to teach, and also has to agree with me, you see. I know that within the Buddha's teaching, there's a very, very profound and unmistaken teachings, techniques to help to the drug addicts or alcoholics or whatever, okay, but never used. And then it was 2010, I think, 2010. I found one of my students who finished his Geshe study, and then he came to me and said that, do you have any job for me? Because I helped quite a lot to him when he was studying, and he wanted to repay back. And do you have any job which I can offer to you? And I said, I really don't have a job like sitting like this, okay, sitting like really elegant and then having attendant and that type of job I really don't have. But I have one job. Maybe you, I hope you will be happy. Because we are a little bit of mentality same. I said, okay, I will give you a room in my monastery in Nepal, and I will pay a salary exactly the same as our monastery teacher, and you will eat in the monastery, the same with the monks, okay? And then your responsibility is to go to the drug rehab, first one drug rehab center, and try to meet these drug addicts and teach, okay, teach some meditation, mindfulness, awareness, and how to detach, okay, how to stop the desire, strong desire towards drugs, very strong desire towards drugs, how to detach this, okay? This is your responsibility. And he thought about it. Yes, I will try. I will try, he said, I will try, but we have to discuss it. Yes, I will discuss, okay? And the first year, we discussed more, and then he said, oh, I'm enjoying. And second year, he said, no, I feel so happy, okay? And third year, then fourth year, we were in Sarah Monastery when you were there. We were also in the Lamrim teaching. And he came, and then he reported, okay, whatever he did in Nepal with the drug addict. And he reported to his philosophy teacher. Philosophy teacher means like very important, okay. To us, philosophy teacher is very important. So he reported to his philosophy teacher, said that I'm doing this job, and Geshe Pema Dorje asked me to do this, and I'm doing this, and then it goes in this way. And then now he's visiting 15 rehab centers. 15 rehab centers, and he's so good, you see. And all the drug addicts, they love him. They trust him. And now, even these are clean from drug, and he started creating some sort of job opportunity. Running small restaurant, making some noodles, and wood carving, and now we have about 4 trades started. And this way, these are coming from Buddha's teaching, okay. There's no shortage. In Buddha's teaching, there's no shortage. And his philosophy teacher, when he reported, and the philosophy teacher was so happy that he really cried. He really cried. Oh, you did a really, really wonderful job. I really appreciate, he said. Now, if I had the time, I really want to do the same as you did. He was very happy. And in this way, there's no shortage in Buddha's teaching. If we really study Buddha's teaching thoroughly, okay, thoroughly, if we touch all aspects of Buddha's teaching, there's no shortage of teaching, you see, and techniques and teachings. It's so big and so huge and also so stable, so profound. Okay? There's nothing we can add. Only thing is that to the Westerners, we have to know how we have to use the Buddha's teaching. Okay? How we have to use. We don't have any teaching. Okay? We don't have to add any teaching, but we have to train ourselves to use. How can I use this? Okay, like we will not go so long. So in this way, therefore, I think I just wanted to explain about meditation, so that if you start meditation this year, you will not change next year, like you change your clothes. Okay, you will remain in meditation, but still, if you like to do mindfulness practice, it's okay. You can do, but don't say goodbye meditation. Now we are doing much better than you, which is mindfulness. Picking up something, okay, small thing. Mindfulness, small thing. Really true, true. So therefore, to have a really broader sort of understanding of Buddhism, and especially Tibetan Buddhism, because I only know Tibetan Buddhism. Okay, I really don't know any other Buddhism. So Tibetan Buddhism is. So I studied a little bit. I received teaching quite a lot. Therefore, this is a little bit of my area. So I wanted to explain meditation, okay? And then fashionable topic, mindfulness, or mindfulness. And then retreat, okay? Very funny words, retreat, okay? And there are a few other things. I think it will come slowly. The first hour is this, okay? Yeah. Now, what is meditation? Okay. What is meditation? If it is very important, if I have to define, okay, if I have to tell the meaning of meditation, so then what is meditation? Okay. So now, this is purely from my understanding, okay. Whatever little I know about Buddhism, from that perspective I'm telling, okay, meditation means giving really good training, profound training to the mind, to improve the quality of the mind, to improve the quality of our mind. Okay. Meditation means giving training to the mind. Why we give training to the mind? To improve the quality of the mind. So it is a technique. Okay. Meditation is a technique to improve the quality of the mind. Yes? So this is meditation. Meditation means mind training. Why we need to train our mind? Because at present our mind is not that sort of good quality. Do you agree? Or? So, and then by giving training, and our mind will be better quality. And if our mind is better quality, it will cause less problem. If it is a better quality, it will bring more happiness. You see, the purpose, whole purpose is this, okay? And therefore, meditation is a mind training, to train mind to achieve better quality, better and better and better. More you do meditation, the quality of your mind will improve tremendously, okay? Of course, we say infinity, it will improve. If it is improved quality, then the mistakes made by the mind will be not there, and that everything what is decided or done or thought or planned, or everything will be perfect to bring happiness. See? Therefore, meditation is, the definition of meditation is the giving training to the mind. It is a mind training to improve the quality of the mind. And if we do a little bit more, then we say it is a mind training to remove all the bad things from the mind and to cultivate or improve all the good qualities of the mind. Yeah. Okay. Therefore, then people might think, okay, oh, I am well educated and I know what to do and what not to do, okay? So why I need to improve the quality of my mind? I'm fine. People might think, you see. So then I have to say, what you need to be trained. Okay? So we give two trainings. Two meditation, okay? Two meditation or two training. The first one is the analytical meditation. Analytical meditation. Why these trainings needed? Because in some area, okay, some area, especially those who are drug addicts, they are very clever. They are very clever to search drugs, and they are very clever to use drugs, and they are very clever to steal money, and they are very clever to tell lie to achieve drug. This is their cleverness. Okay? Everybody has some sort of cleverness, but that is not the ultimate solution to solve the problem. And ultimately, it will bring a lot of problem. You see. Therefore, our mind need really wise. Our mind has to be developed in such a wise and sharp, so that whatever we do, think, it's very clear and unmistakable. So this mind, I think we are lacking. I don't know all of you, but at least me, yes, there's a lot of shortage of wisdom with me. Therefore, I need to develop analytical meditation so that my mind will be not so stupid. My mind will be a little bit wise, clever, sharp. And if someone asks question, if someone has a problem, I will be able to give nice advice, guidance. Therefore, there's a limitation within us. And to cross this limitation, okay, mistakes, and then we try to do the analytical meditation. And then analytical meditation is searching the reality, okay? Just search the reality. How I'm thinking, okay, how I'm thinking the problems, everything. And then try to analyze, and is it really true or not? Can I get myself away from there by analyzing, okay? When you analyze, think, analyze, and your mind becomes sharp. More your mind is sharp, that means your mind becomes wise. And because of the wise, you make less mistake. Okay? So that is one training. To analytical meditation means to give training to the mind to remove the stupidity or foolishness, okay? Yeah. Doubts and all these things, yeah. And then second meditation is single-pointed meditation. Single-pointed meditation is also to remove a certain sort of bad quality of the mind, which are either mind is so restless, okay? Mind goes everywhere. The body is in the room, but mind goes to everywhere, okay? Climbing Mount Everest, yes, and then if it's very cold, going to Spain, and different things. Mind goes everywhere, and that means mind is really restless. Okay? We have to bring this mind to focus. Otherwise, we just thinking this. There's nothing we can achieve. You see, like the mind goes everywhere. Okay, everywhere, like this, supermarket, and yeah, so many things it goes. So instead of using the mind in this sort of unnecessary things, and then bring the mind into more focused. Okay? And then this is mind become more restless to bring mind into the focus, which is more important, you see, which will bring more happiness, which will solve the more problems. See, so to bring this mind into focus, and plus sometimes our mind becomes so lazy, sleepy, drowsy, okay, unclear. And because of this, even if you try to study, read books, still we become like fall asleep. We read, go take coffee, okay, you read. And the mind is not so clear. Half sleep, half reading, okay, mind falls down. down, you suppose down, very unclear, rosy, sleepy. Okay? This is obstacle. So to make mind totally focused, just focus on this. And these are the trainings which makes the mind totally focused. Okay? It is something very important things to decide or think, that mind goes totally there. And then the decision becomes so clear and profound. You see? So these trainings of single point meditation removes the laxity and the excitement and bring the mind on the object. And this makes mind so functional. Wherever we focus to be achieved, it will go directly there. You see? And if we want to avoid something very bad thing, we can just take the mind, put it on a nice thing, and it will go to the wrong thing, you see. So therefore, these two meditations, okay, two meditations. Analytical meditation, which is in Sanskrit vipassana, and then single point meditation in Sanskrit shamatha. So these two meditations are the most important mind training. And these are very important, you see, till we achieve something, profound things in our mind, like compassion, has to be achieved by analytical meditation. Loving kindness, generosity, tolerance, all this achieved through the analytical meditation. Okay? So therefore, meditation is not a thing which you need to change every year. No. This is very, very good training. Don't change. If someone comes and gives talk or teaching on mindfulness, this is okay. On the way, when you are doing single point meditation, we need a lot of mindfulness. On the way, when we achieve the analytical meditation, we need a lot of mindfulness. The mindfulness itself is not something like important, but by using the mindfulness, and then we will be able to achieve something very important, you see. If our mind has to be changed into compassion, again we have to use mindfulness, you see. Why? If I think in this way, I will be able to achieve compassion, and if I think in the wrong way, I will never be able to achieve compassion. Therefore, I have to be mindful to collect all the needed factors and to remove all the unrelated and disturbance. There you need mindfulness. And then sometimes I say, oh, you have to be mindful, okay, just mindful. Mindful, okay, mindful. What are you doing? I'm creating mindfulness. For what? I need the mindfulness. What is this? Then it's quite difficult to say, you see. So mindfulness is used if you have really important object to achieve. These days, I think morality is very important these days. So many things are happening because of the lack of morality. Therefore, if you really have to maintain high morality, high quality of morality, the mindfulness is very important. To achieve high morality, we use mindfulness as a technique. You see, and along this you will achieve the mindfulness. Now, just nothing touching with this and mindfulness. That is a little bit difficult, okay? Yeah. So therefore, meditation, mindfulness, and retreat, what do you think? Retreat, okay? Retreat. I did this explanation, Madhukula, I did this explanation. See. Retreat means it's not so very good term, you see, retreat. Almost like saying recharge. Recharge, okay? Most of the people think this way. They work. Okay, very busy schedule, very busy retreat, and then work. Okay, and then they get really tired, and then they take off from the job and then go somewhere, 10 days to 5 days. Where are you going? I'm going for a retreat. And why you need retreat? Because I'm really tired of my routine job, and I'm totally exhausted. Now I go there 10 days, and then I plug my mind there, and then I will be retreated. Come back, and I will be full of energy, because recharged. This concept is, I think, this year I was in Israel, and I also did in Sweden a few years ago, helping the helper. In Israel I did this year, okay. There were a group of experts, okay, very professional experts, really professional group of people. So they need some tips from me. So they are helper. Okay. They are guiding or giving counseling or helping mentally having problem or psychological problem or drugs or social problem. So they are helping, okay, in the clinics, and they are helping a lot. So then they said that they are totally, at the end they become totally exhausted, burnout. So they are helper. So then I need to help to the helpers. And then in the beginning I thought, oh, this is too high for me, because then I need to be better than helpers, which is not, But then I'm already there, and this was in the program. I have to say something or I have to do something, you see. I can't escape like, oh, I'm not better than the helpers, so please, I can't do anything. Cancel this program. It's not possible. Then also I went into my Buddha's teaching, maybe, and I thought on this topic, helping the helper. How I have to help to the helper. And why helper needed? All of a sudden question came, why helper need help? If this helper needs help, and this helper needs another helper, and then this helper needs another helper, and this helper needs another helper, and there are so many things to recharge, you see. Okay, first thing, they have to recharge by person who is helping the helper, and then person who is helping the helper also needs a recharge. And then it becomes like a very long queue, you see. So then I didn't agree with this. You see. There is the use of meditation, you see. There is the use of meditation. If you do meditation, you are removing all the bad quality of the mind, and you are improving the quality of mind. And this quality of mind will remain. More you use, more you meditate, more you will reduce all the bad quality, till it is totally free from the mind. And improve all the good quality till it is Buddhahood. And this will never make any sort of tiredness or exhausted, it's completely burned out. Never it will happen. So therefore, I think Buddha's teaching is very, very important, very important. Just small practical level, okay. I'm not saying that I'm a good practitioner, but in my small limited practice, I say, if I'm really able to help with a good heart, not expecting anything in return, really I'm able to help someone who's really terribly sick or having huge problem, if I'm able to help with a sincere heart, okay, almost like, just I really want to help, just that is what I want to do. I don't want to earn names or fame, no salary, just I wanted to help. If I succeed, wow, this is so good, you see. It gives so much satisfaction because it has its own purity. The intention is very good. Therefore, using a lot of energy, helping them with a pure heart, and at the end, it gives a lot of satisfaction. It recharges by itself. no need, okay, no need to go to somewhere to recharge yourself. So therefore, compassion, loving kindness, tolerance, morality. If you maintain morality, good morality, you will feel so peaceful inside. And this will give you so much energy. Even you use a lot, you will get more energy. You will never get totally burned out. It's not possible. Therefore, I was talking with this group. We are very, very intelligent. They are asking a lot of questions. We spent about 2 hours and a half. And they were like, we were really, really full. They were asking questions like, oh, why like this? And I was answering, okay? Really, it was a huge sort of interaction. Makes us to work, really. Yeah, because Buddhism is not a sleeping thing, you see. It is a really waking philosophy or science. It wakes up. It leads us to be more intelligent, you see. See the reality, see the truth. Don't believe blindly. Don't believe blindly. Develop your wisdom, intelligence. Think reality. It gives so much freedom. So then, if we just make it so small, mindfulness. Oh, I feel so relaxed. Oh, mindfulness is so good. I feel so relaxed. Of course, it will give relaxation. Because practice of mindfulness is very good practice, you see. But don't think that meditation is less than mindfulness. Don't think in this way. Mindfulness is less than compassion. Don't think in this way. Compassion is one of the most important aim to achieve by using mindfulness. Okay, clear? Now, and recharge. Not recharge. Retreat. It's quite tricky. You might lose this. If just go on running after the fashion, you might lose the essence of Buddhism. As His Holiness was interviewed by someone, said that, please give me the easiest and shortest, easy and shortest teaching which will lead to Buddhahood. And what His Holiness answer was, okay, that means indirectly you are saying that you don't want to achieve Buddhahood. Why? Because there's no such thing, you see. Easiest, shortest, easiest, fast. Which is not possible, you see. Buddhahood is not everyone's cup of tea. But therefore, meditation is very important. Please, meditation is very important, okay? Meditation. Try to understand. I have to train my mind. And then, even you are not doing a single point meditation or analytical meditation. You think that you are not doing, but you just try to fight against destructive emotions. Anger, hatred, jealousy, all this. If you just try to fight, means try to reduce this, you are already doing analytical meditation. You are doing really good meditation. And that is practice, okay? Practice. And sometimes people are, during the job, there are so many obstacles, and then during that time they become like a completely different person. When they are doing meditation, they are really different person. It should not happen like this, you see. You should not be dressed like I'm going to perform a drama. Okay. It should not be like this. So all the time, starting from that, as soon as you wake up from the bed, you will have to practice. Practice means your meditation. What is this? You have to reduce destructive emotion. You have to reduce hatred, anger, jealousy, desire, greed. You have to reduce this. Reduce this, okay? By reducing this, the quality of mind automatically goes higher. And even you are not sitting like this, you are doing meditation, okay? You don't need to sit cross-legged and then twist like this. You don't have to do this. Just train your mind. Train your mind. If the mind is making a lot of mistakes, you see, out of desire, if the mind is making a lot of mistakes, mistakes like, say, corruption, coming from greed and desire. Rape, coming from greed and desire. Scandals, all these are coming from desire, greed. And then wars, fighting, killing, coming out of anger. Therefore, these are, we see really very clearly that these are really bringing very, very bad things. Suffering. Therefore, try to make this go away, all the time, all the time. Even you can just say, I don't like anger. Just say the word, okay, I don't like anger. I really have to try. I don't like anger. I really don't like anger. I really don't like anger. And it's saying something, very important thing, you see. Now, therefore, meditation, practice, retreat, whatever you say. And then don't jump from a very, very good thing to a small thing. Don't jump. Okay? So this is just a little bit of the techniques or the information. And then now I say,